Welcome. This is Paula Chafee-Scardamelli of DiviningTheMuse.com with your Monday Tarot message from the Muse for the week of August 7th. Okay, your theme for the week is the Six of Swords. Swords is the element of air in the realm of mind, thoughts, attitudes, beliefs, and communication. You can see that here we're deep in the mind, we're underground, the subconscious, the unconscious. And here you have the woman in the boat facing forward into the future. She's got the boatman steering for her. And then there are these six swords coming up from the water, shooting down from the cave roof, kind of like stalactites and stalagmites. Your theme for this week is what are you focusing on, and where is your mind this week? Are you worried? Are you focusing on the fears and the things that might happen, might stop your creative work, the criticisms you've heard from people? Are you letting those hang you up and keep you from moving forward? Even more importantly, because we're in the realm of the unconscious or the subconscious, what are your own fears? What are your own self-doubts? What are your own criticisms that could really wreck your ability to move forward with your creative work? Just be aware of how those things can threaten you, but that if you keep your eye on where you want to go, that you have guides, mentors, helpers helping you steer your way through. Your focus for the week is the Major Arcana card, Justice. In this deck, it's the number 11. And just like the number 11, the two figures here, between them, the scale with a yin-yang symbol and Libra's there somewhere, the scales in the zodiac. And one holds a scroll, one holds a sword point down. So it's that idea of balancing between inner and outer, the practical or the known with the intuitive and the unknown. The sword, notice, is point down, but still has the ability to cut through, I want to say dreck or things that aren't practical or don't work for you. And then there's the deep wisdom that comes, that is knowledge, library, all that kind of stuff. So where is your focus? How are you balancing your focus between the inner and outer worlds for your creative work? Your action for the week is the 10 of Coins. So coins is the element of earth in the realm of home, health, and wealth. Anything you can touch, taste, or feel. You can see this, the sign of Venus here and the sign of Virgo. Here are the tulip bulbs, which were once as valuable as gold. And so we have the 10. The 10 is the tipping point in a suit from ending one phase and beginning another. So your action this week is to really be aware of the blessings, express gratitude, really take count of all the things that have worked for you in your creative work in practical ways. It might be the products you already have on hand, it might be income that's coming in, it might be the number of clients you have, but really take an accounting and be grateful for this before you begin a new phase or journey in your creative work. And then finally, the gift is the King of Swords. So it's all about swords this week. The king, of course, is the master of the element of air. You can see he doesn't need to threaten with his sword. He stands very strong and confidently with the sword point down, his wings spread, elevated into the air. We're in the realm of mind, remember. So if you can do the other things, if you can keep your focus on your work, if you can balance the inner and outer worlds, and if you can be grateful and express gratitude this week, then you receive the gift of that really strong inner self-confidence about your creative work. So as we look at the story for the week, this is the week of the realm of the mind. We start here with the Six of Swords and dealing with the unconscious or subconscious. Really be aware of the doubts, the self-criticism, the fears that can hang you up. Just acknowledge they're there. You might even want to make a list, do a little ritual where you make a list of them and then burn them, release them into the air. Acknowledge that you have help and guides and mentors to keep you safe on your journey. Then focus on how are you keeping your balance between your inner and outer worlds, between the intuitive and the traditionally known, between what is known inside and what is written and tradition within your creative craft. Then take action this week by expressing gratitude for the things your creative work has brought to you, the number of things you've created, the beauty it's created in your life, the clients, the friends, the practical things in this world that your creative work has brought to you. Express gratefulness for all those things before you begin a new project. And then finally accept the gift of the King of Swords, the master of the mind, of the element of air, of the one who is confident, has that self-confidence, and knows the power that he has. And this is Paula Chafee Scardamelia, diviningthemuse.com, wishing you divine musings.